It's Fast Wi-Fi for you with Jay and
Kev, the man with the master plan, you already know.
wow, you just made my intro sound like trash.
That's what I'm here for.
This dude. Um, First and foremost, if I sound crazy or heavily congested or like I'm about to die, it's just my asthma kicking my ass today or this
Yeah,
week.
then let me just say I was teasing this man about it, but this man has like that serious I'm about to die asthma, so it's actually not funny. But
Wow.
uh, he's teased me for years about my exercise induced asthma. So when he first got, it, I'm thinking like, oh, stop being a punk. But yeah,
Nah, the jungle's real.
but now he
Yeah, I used to.
understands a little bit of my world, probably 20-fold. So
Yeah, what's crazy was they were like, "Oh yeah, yours is exercise induced," and I'm like, "There's no way. All I do is work out." And they're like, "Oh well, the weather
that's
changes."
what happened with me, bro. It's allergies and then the environment.
Matter of fact, let me
I
take a
was in
quick
tip
pump.
top shape my entire life
Yeah, I know it's the
up
worst, bro.
until a senior year, and then screwed me over.
All right, I'm good now. All right. How's your week been, man? Or weekend?
Um,
Or weekday?
I had work, which is work. The weekend, I really don't even. I went to go see Thor Ragnarok, which was cool, but I'm
You
an
want to go see
idiot.
what?
I went to go see Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, you said it so fast. I didn't even know what you saw.
No, Thor, the new
Oh,
Thor movie.
yeah.
And I had 2 Long Islands before it, which is probably not a good idea. So when I went into the movies, I fell asleep multiple times. I
Wow.
don't know why, but like the alcohol didn't feel it, of course, which is why I don't even know why I bother drinking still. But I forgot when I drink alcohol, even if I don't feel it and I don't do anything, I get really sleepy. So yeah,
Facts.
I don't really remember a lot of the parts of the movie, but I'm sure it was a good movie.
Mm.
That's the
Dang.
only thing I really remember about this weekend.
Okay.
I think I caught up on video games, but that's about it.
Hmm.
What
Interesting.
about you?
I was definitely going to check out Thor, but my asthma killed me. Um, this weekend, what did I do? Did some homework, of course. Went to the city
Asthma.
for a little bit, as much as I could stomach it. Honestly, like I couldn't do much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I in complete honesty, I really just chilled. Like I didn't do much this weekend. Like
Yeah, I feel like
after,
that was the purpose of my weekend to just chill, relax.
yeah, like after that the whole like asthma pre-attack or whatever the heck it was. Like I was like, I need to just rest. So a lot of it was spent eating cupcakes, resting, um, doing homework, chilling. Really, yeah. We just had a good time. Just hang out.
I feel like everybody needs one of those weekends where they just don't do anything. Like uh, doing something every weekend is overrated, I believe, but I'm also
Seriously.
the way I am. So, but I think weeks away is good, or weekends away, whatever.
Yeah, especially when it comes to like,
Doesn't mean
we're getting older. So it's like
exactly.
it's tough, to try to keep up like that.
It doesn't mean you're a loser. You don't have friends. You just sometimes you just need time away from people, especially when you give. It's just like I need a break.
Yeah, that yes, it's such a giving field that we're in. Sometimes you just need to
Yeah,
like take it back for yourself. Like I remember
seriously.
I planned to do so much this weekend. I got to absolutely nothing. I just was like, I need to rest. You know, it was rough,
You need to take that
but
time off.
yeah, for real. But to some more positive news, we got a new episode. Welcome back. If you didn't,
Wait.
cancel. No, I'm talking about like us right now. We're recording.
I'm like, wait, I'm confused. What?
Yeah, I was trying to transition back to the episode. We started getting really
Okay.
dark and old
I mean, I don't think it was dark. It's just facts.
I mean, it
For
is,
you
but like,
young
dang,
whippersnappers out there, you just enjoy life
with
while
their
you
hippity
can.
hop music and Lil Uzi Yachty.
Oh wow.
Shout out to Lil Uzi
You
and
like
Yachty
that
though.
album, so hush. You don't get to say that.
I love them, bro. They're great.
Anyways,
Anyways, what's up?
I don't know. You tell me. My segment comes after yours.
Oh wow, you're right. Wow, I'm saying
I'm
looking at. I
like,
was
yo, what is
looking
this
at the
dude
note.
doing? Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at the notes, looking at you like, what? What are you talking about? Um. Okay. 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 So I was on Instagram the other day, right? Possibly
Boo.
this morning. Yeah, sometimes I go on there just to read stuff randomly. Like it's
To
actually people I
scroll
follow
like
with
all these other
articles.
millennials.
No, I actually look at articles on
Okay.
there.
Right.
Gosh, I actually look at my news app more than I do social media. But that's another story. Um, so I'm on there, and there's this video of a popular R&B singer guy. He's singing.
Tyrese.
No,
I thought he was still trending.
Clarice. No. He's singing. Girls are, everybody has their phone in their hand trying to record him. They're
Which
screaming
defeats
his
the
name
purpose.
and all this stuff. They're grabbing at him. And the girls are like grabbing his belt, his zippers, they're trying to like, pull everything out. And he's like backing up, he's backing up, they're still holding on, he's pushing their hands off. And everybody in the comments are like, oh my God, yes, girl, me too. I would do the same. Oh my God,
What?
he's so fine. And I'm like, huh? Like, just entertain me for a second, right? If that was reversed, right? Say that was Beyonce or Mariah Carey up there, and a guy was doing that to them. How much outlash would there be?
You mean backlash?
Outlash, backlash. Yeah, backlash would there be?
I'm like, what's
Look,
outlash?
you know
Is
what I
that is
meant.
that is that, I thought that was like a makeup tool.
Look, I'm so done. I am so done. Let me take out the pump my ass and pump while you
Like,
respond.
dang
Go
man, you
ahead.
been hanging around too many girls, bro.
I just know makeup, all right? I got a Sephora
um,
card. Don't get mad at me.
I I don't like talking about this because
You know it's got to be addressed.
it's so I think it's very apparent the issues
It
with
is.
the classifications of humans. There we go. So
Okay.
we already divide ourselves through the color of our skin and through education and
Right.
money and all this other stuff.
Right.
But men and women,
Hmm.
at their purest forms, one has a vagina, one has a penis. That's the only difference.
Of course.
Well, physically there's a difference.
Yeah. But you mean like anatomically? It's definitely a difference. Yeah.
Yes. Mentally there may be a difference as well. Not in all cases, but in most.
Very true.
But I also think society and how it has changed over time
Wait.
has
Before you progress, it just hit me. We got to be very ethical here and include everybody. We are speaking only of the cisgendered people, people that identify as
okay.
their sexual um, self at birth. So, for instance, me and you are cisgendered. We were born men. We identify as men.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. I
I know. I
have
just want to
something
put it
for
out there for
that
people
already.
because
I
make sure
respect
everybody
that.
knows.
No offense to anyone who
No, not at all.
identifies as something other than what I stated, but I'm just gonna say this straight up: if
Yeah.
you are someone like Logic, who do you identify as?
Wait, are you asking me this?
Yeah, I'm asking you, what does Logic look like?
You know, I hate going into the conversation about logic at all people.
He's one of my favorite rappers,
I
so I
know
don't
he is.
mind.
I know he is. I don't personally like him that
What does
much.
he look like?
He looks like a white guy, but he's black and white. We get it.
Okay.
Just
So
like J.
then
Cole. J. Cole's black
for
and
the
white.
sake of what we're talking about right now, we're going to have people identify with what they most look like.
So cisgendered.
Fair?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. I'm just throwing it out there for other
No,
people.
I get it. I'm just saying for everyone else listening,
Oh, got you.
this is where
Okay.
I'm coming from in my point.
Go.
Um Dang, now you threw me completely off. I
No,
don't
you
even
were
remember
talking
where I
about
was.
how it's understood. It's a very
Uh
complicated thing.
Based on our society, thank you for getting me back on track. Based on
Yep.
our society, you have the gender roles that play a
Hmm.
part in everything.
Hmm.
And I believe that it is not fair on both sides. And I'm
Mhm.
gonna say obviously, well, not, let me not say obviously. From a woman's perspective, there are
Mhm.
things that men don't have to deal with, like we've talked about in the past. Going to our cars, fumbling with
Mhm.
our keys, we don't have to be terrified like women do.
Absolutely.
Um, Women get catcalled.
Absolutely.
Women are more likely to be raped.
Absolutely.
Women are being paid less.
Mhm.
But in the sake of men, let me flip this. And this is something I don't remember what I was watching or talking with someone about,
Mhm.
or I was talking to somebody about something along this line, something I don't remember. But I think I was with Bay and I was watching a documentary.
Mhm.
Women are 50% more likely to get off on a charge in the judicial system, I believe it was.
Mhm.
And that's something not a lot of people talk about.
Hmm.
So women are more likely to get away with a crime than a man is,
Hmm.
which is why there are more men incarcerated than women. Now, this plays into a couple of my ex girlfriends, and they would brag about it. And I'm thinking, like, that's some bull crap. Not only am I a male, but I'm a black male. So when I get pulled over, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get a ticket for something.
Mhm.
Almost all my exes who have admitted this can literally cry themselves out of a ticket. I
Mhm.
think it's ridiculous, but some women want to play that like, oh, woe is me, but then take advantage of systems that, how can I say this? I don't like when people play the victim when it's convenient.
Right. When it's opportune for
Eh,
them.
Exactly. And that goes for a lot of things that I'm not going to touch on right now. But when it comes to what's okay for men and women, just to shorten what I have to talk about, when I was in track, I wore those really tight spandex pants. Um, and I have a figure.
Mhm.
Now, women would literally come up to me and grab my butt and be like, "Oh, okay." But then I would literally say it because I don't like being touched. Everyone who knows me knows I don't like being touched. If we're not intimate, I don't like being touched. If
Mhm.
I were to walk up to a young lady in high school while they had spandex on, like get a handful of their booty and say, "Ooh, okay, I like that," I'm either going to jail, getting beat up, or getting expelled.
Mhm. That's very true.
I think that's dumb. And if we're gonna set a standard for one group, it should apply to both
Absolutely.
when it
Absolutely.
comes to men and women.
Absolutely. That and it's crazy you were bringing up that track story. I'm so many experiences popped into my head of that same thing happening to me. And it's almost like me, you, everyone listening or watching has seen all of the news articles and celebrities being outed of sexual assailants.
Yep.
Um, and it it's all men, if I'm not mistaken. And all of them are they're disgusting, they're vile. How could they do these things and these unspeakable events? But then when you kind of look around at, say for instance, normal day to day things like how you're talking about in track, you know, we never asked Kevin in high school, "Hey, are you okay after that?" Not even, how many of your teammates even came up to you afterwards and like, "Hey, Kev, I know she like grabbed you when you didn't want her to grab you. It was unwarranted attention or a grab. Are you
Yeah,
okay?"
it's just funny. And if you say anything about it, you're the many names that men call each other.
Yeah.
But also, I'm gonna play both sides for this topic because I also get how men, and this is based on how you sent it to me and how I received the message about this topic. Um, us being raised in this rape culture. I
Hmm.
saw this online. I think Charlamagne was talking about it. I didn't listen to it, but
Hmm.
I can't speak for myself
Absolutely.
because and I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm holier than thou or I'm perfect or anything like that. These are just based off of my experiences, but I do not behave in such a way that would suggest that I'm entitled to anything with women or I'm being forceful. I've had experiences that completely went left field and I literally did nothing that
Mhm.
made me so uncomfortable that I have to hear several times, even if I'm dating you, yes, to make sure I know that it's okay and that there's a mutual understanding and that this is okay and this is wanted.
Mhm.
So for the men out there who beg women to have sex with them, and I mean beg in the sense of like, oh come on, like come on, let me just put the tip in, or come on, just put your hand on it, or just put it in your mouth real quick. Like it may be funny, but it really isn't because that's still forceful, which could be rape.
Yeah.
Because if you annoy somebody into something, it's still something that they don't want to do.
Very true.
That's like torturing. No, that's extreme. That's like me saying to my girlfriend multiple times, "Hey, you're gonna cheat on me. You're gonna cheat on me. You're gonna cheat on me." And then when she does cheat on me, I get mad at her.
Yep. It's a weird and I was listening to shout out to and I'm gonna plug them because I love this podcast. Shout out to Brilliant Idiot, Charlemagne and Schultz, man. I listen to them faithfully, but they had brought up last week where or probably a week before that, it's okay to not know something. So say for instance, I can't relate to, a victim of a female victim of sexual assault and say, "Oh, she's just overreacting. Oh, we grew up doing that. Oh, it's no issue." I had this conversation with a coworker Friday, and I asked her, "Have you ever been sexually assaulted, like in the workplace, somewhere you didn't want to?" She was like, all the time, and like how quickly she
That's
was able to give me
uncomfortable.
5 or 6 stories from like that month was like mind blowing, And I started thinking back to, and I know you remember this, like booty tag, for instance, when we were younger.
Nah, I didn't play that game.
Oh, okay. Well, for people that did play that,
I told you I'm a unique individual. I wasn't landing. I wasn't doing anything that was gonna land me in serious trouble or mess up my chances with the opposite
I
sex.
respect
I
that.
moved very, very deliberate.
I respect that. I was kind
Not
of.
deliberate.
I
Let me
remember I
use a
was
different word.
forced into
I moved a certain way. I was calculated.
yeah. But things like that, or those whole like party games when you're young, the 7 minutes in heaven and the closet or whatever the crap
Yeah,
is.
I used to avoid that too. I really now I think about it, I was actually a really smart kid. Like I avoided all such like truth or dare, the strip poker. I avoided all that. I was not trying to catch a charge.
I think I played spin the bottle once in my entire life, and that was when I was like nerdy, ugly, and just trying to fit in.
When
Um,
you weren't ugly, what?
say something again. Say something again, man.
You
But
still up.
boy, I'm trying to be all serious today.
All
So
right,
you
my
come with your
bad, my
bull,
bad. Go
man. I
ahead, go
ain't
ahead,
messing with you
go
today,
ahead, go
man.
ahead.
But it's like things that we thought were just cool, or you did it. Say for instance, like you're talking about the whole, oh, just put your hand on it. Oh, just touch it a little bit. You can't go back to your boys like, yeah, no, we ain't do nothing. Oh, she at least touch it? Nah. You know what I mean? And it's like you're forcing somebody to do something they clearly don't want. So when I'm looking back at that video of that concert, I'm like, I want to hear someone say, "Oh, well, he was asking for it. Oh, he dressed like it. Oh, he was singing songs that meant he wanted it." Did he at once say in the beginning of the show, "Hey, everybody, I would like for you to grab my clothes off," literally? No, he came out to perform his songs, make his money, make you all feel good, enjoy his music, and go about his way. Now he has to try to play it off and be cool and smile like, nah, it's cool, it's funny, ha ha ha. Ha." But like, dang, yo, like if it was really reversed, it would be an outrage. Yeah, it'll be
I
outrage.
kind of want to see this video. Who
It
was
was
it?
August Alsina.
Yo, that's the homie
I
though.
know.
Like girls be tripping over fool.
And then when we look at, and I hate to bring up his name in this.
He is an attractive guy though too. So
Yeah, I'm
maybe
not like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and front like, oh, he's ugly, they're doing it. No, I get it. You can say, oh, they look real good, but the same reasons that a guy would say it to a girl. Oh, The girl in the club that I just kept grabbing, yeah, she just looked real good, like I had to. You know what I mean? Walking up behind a girl, trying to dance with them while they're just chilling, that could be
Yeah,
sexual harassment. Grabbing them while they're, walking or something, that's one. You know, in the parties when you're trying to ask a girl to dance, if you do ask and she says no, and then you grab her arm a little bit, it's like, no, come on. Or
that's a topic that pisses me off. Not to cut you off, but I hate when women are like, "Oh, like if it's right, we'll dance with you." 9 times out of
you
10,
don't want to
you
dance.
have to be like a very specific individual, or you're not going to dance with the guy.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that you hate when men come up to you and grab you and try to dance with you. But then when I come up to you, ask nicely, or try to have conversation with you, and then ask you to dance, and you're rude about it, that like you're just being unnecessary. Like just gracefully
Yeah.
decline.
But then you gotta look at it
But
too. And
whatever.
I said the same thing to my coworker. She was like, a lot of times it's tough when you say no to a guy. You have to already think of the next four things you're gonna say or do, depending how he reacts. If you say no to him and he says why. If you say why and he says no, but come on. If he says no, but come on, and you go and deny it again, is he gonna grab you? How many of your friends are around? It's like a whole scenario they go through, and it's like all we thinking about is just getting a dance, you know? But we don't understand
Yeah.
how that comes across. Me or you have been in multiple situations where we tried dancing with people and they were just like, nah. And we said, all right, well, cool. We'll just dance over here by ourselves. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people going to be like, nah, forget that. I'm going to follow her. Oh, she going outside? I'm going to try to talk to her again. Yo, come here, beautiful. Da, 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 da. Oh, what? She still ain't with it? And remember we saw the last time when girl wasn't trying to get do the number and he tried to fight her. Like, so many things happen that we just nod and say okay to and keep going. But on the other side, it's fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I can't find this
here,
video.
I'll send it to you right now. But
Time out. Why am I looking for this video and the first thing I see is thought alert, August Alsina broke my vagina. What the hell? Like what?
wow, wow, that's crazy. Um,
She thought about suing him for hurting her cervix.
I didn't know that was well. That could be suable. You got the
Wow.
Gram app? Yeah,
Instagram?
yeah, I just
Yeah.
sent it to you. Um,
But continue as I watch this
yeah,
video.
but it's just as men, we have to understand what constitutes agreements or something, or what's consent. We're not asking you to get something written every time you have an act, but it's like understand that no is no. You can't say or assume that is a yes, or say or assume, well, they acted like it. You know what I mean? And I was listening to this TED talk and they even broke it down to where it was like you can't, kiss a girl and everything else and then wait for more to happen and just do it. It's like, well, you never said that. And I'm like, dang, you gotta go that far? In some cases, yeah. Like some people really might be tripped out about it. They really might be traumatized by the smallest of things or smallest of gestures. And another thing to also think about is too, a lot of women won't react how they want to because they fear literally for their safety. Majority of guys can beat them. They're physically stronger. They don't want to test them or step to them because they don't know what's about to happen. So
Yo, after watching this video, this is OD.
thank you.
Like it looked like she was about to pull it out and start sucking it. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's like still trying to sing and perform. He's just backing up. Like,
Wow. Somebody said trying to get that pelvic broke. What was this like an ongoing joke with August
yeah, yeah,
Alsina?
yeah, yeah.
How did I not know about this? Is funny
Yeah, I
as
did. I do
hell.
remember that now. You said it.
Yo, people wilding. But wow. Wow. Now if he would have started swinging,
Yep. I was just gonna say it. Now if he started swinging, oh, he beats up women.
or if he would have mushed somebody.
Yep. Oh, he's a woman beater. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. And ain't nobody gonna say, well, why? So
That's crazy.
Yeah. I kind of want to move from this topic now.
That's
I
really
hate I
crazy.
hate the topic of
Yeah,
nude culture,
wow.
man. Just don't do it, man. Just get a yes. Like it's not that difficult to get a yes.
Yeah. I, and I have to respect it because I've been in this situation where a girl literally just grabbed my joint. I lost it.
Of course.
I lost it. Like I'll be honest, I lost it. He has more composure than I do, but I lost it.
Of course.
I didn't put my hands on the young lady or like verbally abuse her or anything, but I got upset and I asked her like, "What the hell are you like?" I don't remember my exact words. I'm sure I swore, but I told her like, "Yo, what the f are you doing? Like, that's what we do now. We just like we just put our hands on stuff."
Yeah.
And then afterwards, she was like, "I mean, I just want to see if what you like. What?
Yep.
You don't see me sticking my hand in your pants trying to see if it's wet? Like, what are you touching me for?"
Exactly.
Like, I was pissed. I'm not with that at all. If we not on it, do not touch my stuff. Like that's OD.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like being touched, but to touch my face or to touch my thing. Like, first of all, I want to have children in the future. I don't know what you're trying to do to me. Don't touch me there. Don't touch my face either because that's my
Facts.
moneymaker. But like, it's just crazy. So, I had personal experiences with that.
For real.
It's crazy.
It's just it's wild, man. It's really wild. Like I think everybody needs to like step back for a second and really look at what they're doing. And I mean, as a society, as a culture, we can't sit here and just encourage that. We can't be like, yeah, sis, go ahead, do that, get that. Like, nah, like, chill. And the same with guys. Like, we can't be like, nah, bro, you gotta go get that. No, you gotta go get that. You know, she said no, like, it's cool. Like, we gotta be okay with rejection. Like, why are we so afraid of that? Like, even to the simplest form of a date, nobody wants to hear the word no. You know what I'm saying? How many times you go to a girl and ask for a number, they say no, and then you be like, oh, okay. Bet you a lot of guys like, nah, I never heard no. Oh, never hear no.
Yeah, or they're disrespectful afterwards, and because of that disrespect, now when I go and I'm cool with a no, she's playing me for no reason when I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
Exactly.
Like what was famous on our undergrad school that I won't shout out right now, but the women then and the women now, luckily, are different. I would hope they're different, but from it looks like the women are nicer.
Hopefully.
Women were just ruthless back in the day. Literally, I went up to a girl one time, say, "Hey, how you doing today?" She started laughing and said, "Nigga, please." I'm like, "Wow."
Yeah, and I
All I did was say hi to you. Like, what is wrong with
and that's
you?
the wild
Why
part.
are you so angry? I had no ulterior motive. Like, I don't know what happened to you. I literally was saying hi because you were staring in my face as I was walking by. You made me feel
Hmm.
weird, so I spoke to you. Excuse me for getting I fucked and saying
For
hi.
real. That's crazy, man.
It's crazy. That kills me. And I'm not gonna say no more after this, but it kills me when someone's literally like I destroying me and I say hi and you get a
Yeah, you
funny
just
look.
interrupted their
What?
whole dream. Like, what's wrong
You're the
with you?
were you never taught not to stare at somebody if you didn't plan on having a conversation with
That's
them?
very true, but
Like,
that's a whole nother conversation where people don't
this is
understand or
rude.
like or lack social cues or social skill.
Seriously. And you just gave me a great idea for the next podcast that I want to address about what's acceptable culturally when it comes to like being rude and whatnot. Oh boy, man, I felt that one. I'm not gonna get into it
All
right
right,
now
but
though.
what's this? What
I'm gonna say that. That's
I
a good
know,
one.
I know. I always try to stop you before you start on your tangents. But what's this list you sent me, yo?
Okay, so I was looking. I've recently got addicted to Pinterest.
You're like 8 years too late.
Before I used to make fun of girls for it. I'm thinking like this is stupid. Like this is for girls.
Wow,
Excuse me. Until I went on here and I love it now. Like there's so many things on Pinterest. Now I see how people plan like their whole
bro. I
weddings on
plan
this
my
thing. Like
life on
junk is fire.
Pinterest.
Yo, I man, look,
I'm not even telling you
workouts,
my Pinterest because I feel like
foods,
you're gonna make
like
fun of me. But
I can't judge you. I put a couple of my own pictures on my Pinterest, and people have actually been using my pins, which I don't know how I feel about, but hey, as long as never mind. I put it out there, so it's
All
on
right, go.
me.
What's this list?
But all right, so it's 25 man secrets that all men should be aware of. Knowing these will save a lot of trouble in life. That's exactly what the
That's a
title is.
long ass
I was
title.
looking over this briefly. Yeah, it is. I was looking over this briefly. This is funny. Some of it's true, some of it's funny, but like I feel like this should be
Okay,
discussed for all the fellas out there. Ladies, take notes too
you can learn a
because
lot.
I don't know, you might learn something. All
Go for it.
right.
Wait,
Number
is this
1, and
in
please Jay,
order, like
feel free.
importance?
Yeah.
Start.
Oh no,
Oh,
I don't know. I
okay,
don't know
go.
about that. But feel free to pitch in because I will in certain
All
points.
right.
Number 1, boxer briefs are better than boxers or
Yes,
briefs.
yes. Oh my
That's a
god, yes.
fact. That is a fact. Like
You can do
comfortability,
so much more.
protection, like
You could do
that's
so
a
much
fact.
more with boxer briefs because, like, say for instance, you have
Seriously.
on boxers, right? Everything's out. It's just hanging. You just got a little cloth in front of you. It's like a loin cloth, you know.
Yeah.
Tidy whities and stuff. Yeah, a little too snug sometimes. You want a little bit of room.
I feel like when you're a kid it's okay, but when you get older, it's a little
Yeah, but the
uncomfortable.
briefs are like the perfect blend, especially like that thigh support right there. You know what I mean?
Also, girls love 'em.
That's true.
Yeah, that's ow, 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 ow.
Kev just ripped his boxer
Oh,
briefs.
that hurt. That hurt. Nah, my necklace got caught on my
Wow.
hair. That
Oh,
sure hurt.
random plug,
Um,
and this is not for a bag or anything. This is just legitimately a referral. Yo, check out MeUndies.
Me
Yeah, it's
undies.
like a you know how everything is like shipped to your house now and da 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 subscription.
Oh, like the
Yeah, like the
mother.
food and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
I know what you're
But
talking
it's like the underwear thing, and you pick the certain types of underwear and prints and colors and all that stuff. But like
about. Yeah, pretty soon you won't even have to go to the store.
yeah, basically.
You just stay in your house
I
and be
mean,
fat.
you got
Real
Amazon
sh-
delivering to your doorstep, opening your door, dropping stuff in your house now. So why you gotta go out? But yeah, MeUndies are great. Like the underwear quality is
I don't know.
really good.
I gotta look into that
Yeah, it's worth it.
afterwards.
All right, but go ahead.
I just got on some new boxer briefs that are fire. The lady loves them. I love them. They're
Yo, don't you hate
comfortable.
when like the thigh
And
part goes out?
unfortunately, I have a shape. Yo, I was just about to say. Unfortunately, I'm not shaped like a model white guy, so I have a behind.
Yo, facts.
So when I have certain underwear, boxers, or briefs on, they
Yep,
chafe or they pull on my man
yep,
bits too
yep.
hard or they
Or
just
like,
get really
or
uncomfortable or get
you know
bad
what I hate? You know what I
wedgies.
hate? And I don't
Like,
know if it's just me because of the way my back is set up, but like that top part of where your butt is, like it doesn't always go all the way up, and it's like in that weird spot.
yeah, so then it looks like you got plumber's
Yes,
crack. Yo,
man.
I get teased relentlessly by Shorty about that. Like she always
It's
makes
so
fun of me.
annoying.
Says
And if
like,
you
"Oh
pull
my
it up
god, your
more,
butt crack is always out." I'm like, "Well, excuse me. Maybe if I was built like people who look like you, I would have this problem."
right? And if you pull it up more, you got a wedgie. But that's why I like MeUndies, dog. Like they're actually dope. I gotta definitely get another pair.
Yeah. So shout out
They
to the
might as well
boxer
just plug
briefs
us at this point, honestly.
for real.
Just give me a discount.
Number 2. I actually didn't know this. This isn't for everybody, but a steak needs to rest after it comes off the heat for a few minutes before you cut
Yeah,
into it for maximum flavor. I
yeah.
didn't know that.
I mean, you gotta let this like everything soak in. You know, well, you get yours like bloody,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I was about to
but
say, you know how I
in
like
all
my steak, so
honesty,
I don't feel like it needs to sit at all. But
getting it bloody is pretty good for flavor wise because it's still the texture is the main point. It can still melt in the middle. And so when you let it sit for a little bit after the heat, it's kind of like, cooling off, everything's getting, blended, absorbed in, and then boom, you got the most flavor. Some of my best steaks have been medium, now I think about it.
hmm. I mean, I love steak, so I'm not. I don't want to think about it right now because I'm really
I don't
hungry.
eat meat
And
no
yeah,
more,
let's just
bro.
change the subject. But
Go
good to know,
ahead.
guys. Number 3, you can use a rubber band to pull out a strip screw by placing it in between the screw and your screwdriver drill. I
I
actually didn't
feel like I
know this.
saw this on like BuzzFeed, like one of those life hack things. You put it in the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like where
yeah,
the Phillips head or something is, and you just twist it, like because it makes the form again. It's like putty. It fills up the spaces you need.
yeah. That's actually really
Very
smart.
true.
I love life
Yeah, I
hacks
love
like
life
that.
hacks, man.
Number 4. This one's funny. confidence, and this is literally what it says. Confidence is the fucking key to everything. It is also the key to fucking everything. That is
I'm not
hilarious.
gonna disagree with that. Confidence is the key to getting everything.
Yo, I've seen the ugliest motherfuckers on the planet with just swag out of their behinds,
Yo,
bag
because
some quality joints because the
it's not about
confidence is on
aesthetics
it.
anymore.
P Diddy is a
Nah,
ugly
he's no,
motherfucker.
he's
Like,
not.
what?
No,
You're crazy. Diddy is. He looks like a fucking
no.
raccoon, but his swag is out of this
Yeah,
world. Like the man has swag. Like you gotta
listen.
respect him.
Well, when you, it's just because you exude. Actually, I had to look at a picture of Diddy without glasses. I get that.
Yeah,
I
he
get that.
looks like a
Without
raccoon.
glasses, he looks a little weird.
It
But
looks weird.
when you have that presence about yourself, you attract people to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like Jigga. Let's
Oh,
keep
we
it
all know that.
100. Jay isn't the most attractive guy, but
He
his
got bits.
swag is out of this world, and he's very intelligent. So I mean, hey, that's a
Confidence leads you
fact,
to fuck
fellas.
everything. I
What
like that.
ladies
That's
too?
funny.
Yeah, yeah, that's a real quote. That's a real. I'm gonna
No,
send you this jump.
we don't know one.
Number 5. This one's real. Like, guys, really
Okay.
pay attention to this. Keeping your fingernails neat and trimmed is a sign of
Yes.
sexual intelligence. That
Wait,
is a
on guys or
fact
on girls?
on
Yes, I
guys.
get manicures and pedicures faithfully.
Women obviously just making sure
No, I see
your
some girls
nails
who
are
had
looking
nails that
good.
ain't all there, and it translated.
Nah, nah.
Even with a
I'm not
dude,
with
like,
that. Those are the same girls who probably have
because
dirty
here's my thing,
houses.
right? With dudes, like everybody is always like, "Oh, ew, no, I'm not gonna get my nails in this gay." Like, no, it's not. You care about your image, you care about your hygiene, like you take care of the
Exactly.
small things.
Exactly.
It's stupid to not do that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's a fact. I agree 100%.
What else you got?
All right, here's another good one. Star this one, guys. I hope you're writing this stuff. Number 6, a sane 6 is better than a crazy 9. I've learned this lesson
This is off
way
How I
too
Met Your
many
Mother.
times.
I swear it's off How I Met Your Mother.
I don't watch that show, so I wouldn't know. I've only seen like a couple episodes. It's a good show.
It
I just
really
never
is.
got
It's off How I
into it.
Met Your Mother.
I'm not gonna shoot myself that low and say 6, but I'll take the sane cute girl over the crazy
Yeah, son,
model.
because it's all about.
I've dated way too many crazy, very attractive young ladies. Um, Luckily, I found a different mix this time. I will say one thing, and this is completely off the record: that crazy girl's got the best
Wow.
poom poom. But is it
Nope.
really worth it in the end? No,
Nope.
no,
Not at
it's
all.
not. And I think pretty girl. I'll say that for another
There you
episode too. I'm
go.
not gonna
Look
get
at
into
that.
that. I
There you
have a
go.
breakdown of pretty women.
Just write it down for later. But looks isn't
Yeah, I
everything.
am. Number 7. Don't go to the grocery store hungry.
Yo,
That's a fact because you'll spend so
spend money
differently.
on food that just looks good, and you'll never.
Yeah, I'm an idiot and I do this every time. I always go to the store when I'm hungry and want to make a meal, and then I end up buying crap that I don't need or I never use and it spoils. Like no, don't do that. It's stupid. Matter of fact, go to the store with a responsible young lady and you'll be fine.
Yeah, seriously. Or go or eat and
That's how
then
I get
go,
it done.
and you really start looking at things differently. Like, I don't actually need this. All right, let me actually plan out how I'm gonna cook this. What I'm gonna make this with. What am I gonna make the meals of this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I'm writing down the topic so I
Go
don't
for it.
forget them. So sorry for the pause. All right. Number 8. This one I feel like it's just a funny one. You know that cream that removes leg hair for
Nair.
women? They're talking about Nair. Yeah, don't use that on your bowls.
Obviously.
Obviously, for guys who really didn't know that,
On your
like,
bones.
serious, don't do it. It's not even funny. Like,
That
don't
was the
do it.
worst pain imaginable. Son, I didn't even use it there. I used it like on my
Yeah,
stomach
yeah.
one time, and it dripped there. Cried. I remember I yelled.
There's some guys who pulled a prank on dudes on one of my sports
Oh,
teams that
nah.
that jump was messed up. Like, that's evil. We would have
I had
had
a
some
friend, and I'm
problems
not going to reveal his name,
if it
that
was me.
replaced somebody's shampoo with that and their body wash with that.
That's messed up.
So,
That's messed
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Yep.
don't want to talk
Next
about
one.
this no more. Number 9. This is something I started doing recently because I read this. Keep a sweater in your car. Your wife, girlfriend, date will be cold
Yep.
at some point in time. It's a
Yeah,
fact.
I
Be
always have a
prepared.
spare coat, scarf, and sweater.
I always have a spare hoodie in my
Yeah,
car.
I mean,
Always.
honestly, it's for me.
For me or
Like
for my girl.
sometimes I forget.
Yeah, I was just gonna keep it real. Like I always have that hoodie on me. Like I
Yeah,
feel
sometimes I
weird without a
forget
hoodie.
about it, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be cold today, and then I wake up, and I'm like, oh, dang, and I have it, or just in case it rains, just like having an umbrella in your
Yeah,
car.
that's a fact. I don't believe in umbrellas,
Nah,
but yeah,
I
that's a
believe in
fact.
them now.
As a gentleman,
Nah, I
you
just
should
don't
have
get
one, but I don't like them.
rained on.
I have
I just
hair,
don't.
so it absorbs it all. Um, Number 10. She isn't always right. She will appreciate you sticking
Yes,
up for yourself. Just don't
yes.
be a dick
It's
about it.
okay to be confident in your opinion and your standpoint, but
Yes. Don't
yeah,
be a
but
yes
don't
man.
also be the tool that's gonna be like all in the face, like, oh, I told you so. Duh. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, hey, I think it's this. Why? Oh, da, 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 da. Like having it shows you have you have confidence, you have a backbone. You're able to talk about something without sounding illiterate, and you can get something done and make sense. That's all. Who's this list made for? I was like, who's this
What
list
happened?
made for?
I don't
It's more juicy.
know. um, this one's real. Number 11. Use baby wipes for wiping. Your life will change. And they mean by wiping your booty. Yo, moist towelettes save so much time
Yeah,
and
I always
money.
have mad baby wipes on me.
First of all, I'm the type of person who wipes until the toilet paper is whiter after I wipe my behind. And sometimes that can cause like
Nah, nah,
bleeding.
nah.
So I
You gotta
would
wipe
definitely
until
suggest
you start
wet.
rubbing off the toilet paper because there's nothing there. It's so dry.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Don't
That's
do
when I
that.
stop.
Don't be
When I
like
see the
me.
toilet paper
But
peeling away, that's when I stop.
when it hurts, usually is when
Nah,
I stop, and that's probably
keep
not
going.
good. So it'd be like raw. um, Number 12. I've never done this. Shower bear. Do it. Your
Shower
life
what?
will change. Shower bear. I feel like
Shower
that's a
bear.
white guy
What is
thing.
that?
Yeah, like drink a beer in the shower. I
Next.
wouldn't do it because nah. I
So
wouldn't do
stupid. That
that.
just made me so mad.
Number
Like
13.
that's not what I'm
Yeah.
there for a shower.
Number 13. I feel like it's about to be another skip. Putting Rogaine on your face every day for a month will not make your beard growing better or thicker. It will just give you horrible acne.
Next.
I would never
Stupid.
do that.
Hold on, wait.
Number
Let
14.
me
The
address that
majority
last
of the
one.
time,
If you want your beard to grow, you drink water, you get your vitamins, and you exfoliate and moisturize. Next.
yeah. Number 14. The majority of the time, a woman doesn't want you to solve her problems when
Yes.
venting to you. Rather, she just wants you to listen to said problems' issues. I've had to learn this
What?
in recent
Bro,
years.
I had to learn this one the hard way. And you already know where I'm going with this and who. I remember she told me straight up, I'm not telling you this for you to solve it. Just shut up and listen. Bro, I sat there and was like, "Dude, what the hell are you telling me this?" And I'm like, oh, you want somebody to listen to you and care. In my head, I'm like, oh, you want me to fix this for you? Cool. Here it is. And she used to get so pissed, but she sucked it up for like 3 months. And then eventually was like, I can't do this. Like, just listen. And I was like, oh, this is the time I can be mindless and just say, what? Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. She did what? Listening is
Yeah.
powerful, yo. Listening
Yes.
without responding is powerful.
These
For
are
real.
gems.
Should charge for this.
Seriously.
What else you got?
Okay. Number 15. When shaving your Adam's apple, in order to not cut yourself, swallow and hold it to make it flatter. First of all, no homo. Second of all, I don't shave, so I wouldn't know this. I don't grow a lot of hair on under my chin, so Jay, you
What
can
do I
speak
do
on
when
this.
now I think about it? I don't even do that. I look straight.
That's
No, I was
real
gonna say I don't
sus.
even. Yeah. You know what I was gonna say.
Who can swallow that
No,
long
I don't.
pause?
Dang, I can't because I know you're gonna say pause or something. When I don't care. I'm just gonna go for it.
You can't
I
swallow that long. Like, how do you
like
just
when I do
hold
it, I
it?
don't
Like
swallow.
what?
Like
No
it's like
homo.
I just like I look up so that like my neck and arms are like aligned, and I just clip it really fast. Like,
Nah, that would freak me the hell out. Nope, nope, nope.
oh wow, I just tried it.
Nope, nope, nope.
Now I looked in the
I have
mirror
a
when I did
fear
it.
of someone slit my
Well,
neck
here's the other
open.
thing too,
Hell
though.
no.
I don't have an extremely huge Adam's apple, so it's not like I have to
Yeah, me
like
neither.
go through a traverse a forest just to get to my Adam's apple. It's just a quick little
Yeah. Some guys have those like
them atom boulders and
goits in their
shit.
throat.
Yeah, that's true though. I'm gonna try that next time because it actually does make it easier.
Now, number 16. This goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Treat women like people. Too many guys talk to girls as if they're a goddamn
Say it one more
alien
time.
race. No disrespect to the Lord. I'm gonna take that word out next time. Treat women like people. Too many guys talk to girls as if they're an alien race.
Yep. I don't think we need to go back to that. Like,
Message.
they're
Nope,
not an object.
We don't.
Damn.
Number 17. I feel like Drake. This is for Drake. Beards don't make you hot in the summer. They make you cool.
I hate that damn line. Oh my.
Real talk though, a lot of women thought Drake was ugly until he grew that beard.
Out.
I can't, so thank God I look good with that one.
You got high cheekbones.
I love the way I look. Like, I'm attracted to my reflection.
Where Bay at so she could tell you to step down off your pedestal?
Number 18. Don't touch your genitals after cutting
what?
jalapeno. Seriously. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what? Who? First of all, who actually cuts their own jalapenos? And second of all, who the hell would touch their nuts afterwards?
Why are you in the kitchen touching it? I quit. Go.
Next. Number 19. Gay men do not automatically fancy you just because they are gay.
So
yes,
true.
Like that's offensive.
So true.
That's offensive. Just because a guy is gay doesn't mean he's gonna hit on you.
Like, I have some good gay friends. They're cool. I'm not gonna. But
there's a lot of dudes in my class, like in my major, who were cool as hell. Like some of the realest people I ever met in my life. I didn't think they were gonna hit on me. Like,
there was one dude that tried to hit me, and I was like, "Yo, bro, chill. Like, actually, we cool."
Yeah, I've been hit on before. I just take it as a compliment. As long as you don't like overstep, we cool. I was like, nah, that's not my style, bro.
Why do guys think everybody wants them?
I don't get offended by it. Yeah, that's some narcissist stuff. Number 20. I have a story in my head that I can't share, but this is funny. You have to wash everywhere, including where the sun doesn't shine. I feel like a lot of guys don't practice this rule. I know a lot of guys don't practice this rule because girls tell some funny ass stories. Guys, if you don't want to be talked about, keep it clean.
Stay clean, yo.
Because girls will talk about you if you did something nasty.
Oh my God. Oh, girls remember everything. What? Wash everywhere.
Yes, they do. And they talk about everything. Because I have a female best friend and her best friend, when they're talking around me, they just forget that I'm there and I'm a guy. Man, I got some dirt on some dudes. Like, it's crazy. Like I would never share it, but it's crazy. Number 21. This is, I feel like people should know. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Yeah. 22. Compliment a woman on her shoes. It does wonders.
Yo, another thing that does wonders in this day and age. Oh my God, I don't know if I can give the secret out because, well, actually, I'm not really trying to get anybody, but.
I'm about to say, what would you
compliment their wing-tipped eyes and their highlighter? Nah, bro.
Nah, I never do that.
Cause you gotta think about it like this, right? Girls take how long do their makeup? No, listen, just hear me out. Girls take how long do their makeup?
A long time. I'll compliment their makeup, but I'm not gonna.
No, but I'm saying if you learn one or two things that they do, and compliment it. Oh, great.
I just learned about edges in the last 5 years.
I actually kind of really enjoy Sephora, but you know, I get my stuff.
On to the next one. Okay, so number 23. If you have a job interview, drive the route to the building the day before. That way you're comfortable with the route and you won't be searching for the building stressed out. I actually need to try this.
That's about everything.
That's smart. That's just like a
Yeah,
duh that
like you
no
don't
one
want to
thinks
be
about.
late, and you also want to get a feeling for it. I also do that when it comes to like
Yeah, but I'm
venues,
dumb and
for instance, right?
I'm last minute.
So like my like oh like let me do a shameless plug here. Like you're going to a concert like Jay-Z or somebody. You want to drive to the venue so you get a feel of the
Oh my
parking
god.
areas around there and what the traffic flow is like. This way, when you go to the concert, you know those secret spots to hit. Yeah,
That's true though. Um, and if you're on
yo,
CP time, that'll
facts.
help you. Number 24. I just started using this and it's actually very clutch. Keep $40 hidden in your wallet. This is for emergencies
Mm.
only. Not I need to buy a bear emergencies, but I need to get
Mm.
home
Yo,
emergencies.
the one less.
I actually literally always have 40 on me now. It's very clutch because a lot of the times I won't have cash and I'll be SOL. And I was lucky enough to have women around me who had cash on them or friends.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's good because before I believe like you shouldn't have cash on you because you
not
might get
you.
robbed, but you
No, my
should have
mom,
at
my
least
mom's
40
lesson to
on
me
you.
was always have money on you. She never said an amount.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
mom
of
always
course.
told
And
me
I
that, but I never
never ever
listened.
listened. I remember there was one time I think I was driving down to North Carolina and I got to a gas station and I'm trying to fuel up the Mustang and they didn't take credit cards. Bro, I was sweating. I was
Yep.
like, yo, what am I gonna do? I'm in the backwoods. And I had my emergency I have an emergency amount hidden in my car and in my wallet. The one in the car is for gas and the one in my wallet is for anything else. Food, you know.
Or if you happen to go out with your homies and you didn't expect
Yeah.
to and you
Oh
need a
yeah.
cover
Oh, especially
charge.
cover charges. Like that's always needed.
Yep, that's
And
where I
tips.
usually get got.
A lot of people it's easy to tip on the card.
Yep. I usually do the card tip,
Yeah,
but
because
you
it
should
gets
really
to them
leave the
quicker.
cash.
They
It's
see it.
easier. As someone who's
Yeah,
been a
and they
server,
see
it's
it now
easier.
and they just get it. So
Yeah. Um all right, and
oh
number
wow, wait, we got to 25
25.
already?
This one is very important. Yeah, I know it flew
I
by.
kinda wanna do 5 of our own now.
Um number 25. This one is near dear to my heart. Nah,
Mhm.
save that. Save that. I feel like
Good,
we can
good.
make a better list than this,
We will.
and we should. Number 25. You don't have to get married, even though it seems like that is all everyone is talking about. And I'm glad it was at number 25 because it's around the age when it starts happening. Let me read this one more time for you mature folk listening. You do not have to get married, even though it seems like that is all everyone is talking about. This also applies
Mm,
to having children. I don't care if it's your parents.
facts. Like,
And it also ties into don't compare yourself to other people, but I'm not going into that because I'm going to put that on our list.
Yo, Kevin needs a list, yo. I'm telling you, Kevin makes a list for everything. But,
I do.
yo, that is so true. I can't say much without going into it, so Imma save it for that episode, which means you all will have to listen.
And ladies, just in case you felt left out, we're going to make 25
I was
things
gonna
that
say
all people should
25
do.
things that women should know about men. Ooh, I
Okay,
kinda
we'll do
like that
that one
one.
next and then we'll
25 things
make our
women should
own
know about
combined
men.
list.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like that one.
That'll be fun to research.
Good.
I've
Now
actually read articles on this. And I won't lie, from experiences,
the best
Cosmopolitan will
ever.
help you with your man.
Helps men with women though too.
Facts. I've entered I have experienced some really great things because of Cosmopolitan. Shout out to
35
them.
things to increase your
Thank you.
sexual
I'm quite
drive in your
happy right now.
partner. 14 secrets on how Kim K got Ray J. They love those. They love those 12 tips to improve your sex life. You said what? No, come on, I missed it.
Oh, I didn't
I
say
hear it
anything.
on
I
the
was just
playback.
laughing, thinking. No, I really didn't
Wow.
say anything. I'm not you. I'm not sneaky. I don't need to say
Oh,
anything. I'll say it
also,
to your ear.
GQ magazine, great mag.
Yes. Their
Yeah,
YouTube channel is
their
cool too.
GQ Fitness YouTube is dope as hell. I love it. They should feature me. That's all.
And since we plugging right now, and this kind of wraps up the main stuff. I'm not even gonna hold it longer than that because I feel like we gave a lot of gems and that's too much. But um, just to plug a couple things. This is for your peace of mind. Um, if you're on YouTube as much as I am, I would suggest that you look into Evan Carmichael on YouTube.
Evan Carmichael.
Fantastic. I listen to at least one of those every day. This guy does like the top 10 rules of success for celebrities, businessmen,
Mm,
stuff like that, presidents. Amazing. A great YouTube channel. I'm gonna also plug Healthy Mind. They have a bunch of
okay.
motivational speeches on there. Great channel. And then last but not least, fast Wi-Fi for you because we are the best. Excuse me, the best.
Good stuff.
And also check out Great
It's
GQ
Great Q62.
62. No, Great
It's at
Q
home.
62. He has some good healthy regimes, food, car stuff. Like
Word, word,
it's a
word.
good
All right, let me
channel
get my
too.
plugs in. Uh
Oh, hold on. And coming soon, Masked Psych. Like Masked MASKED space
Mass Psych.
PSYCH.
That sounds
Coming
dope.
soon.
My first plug is gonna be Oprah's Super Soul Conversations. Dude, dude, the best. I'm serious. Like, I know Oprah does amazing things, but these Super Soul Conversations, dog, you gotta.
Is this like what she did with The Rock that
Yeah,
he was just dropping gym after gym? Or is
yeah,
that on her channel? I don't remember. She was doing an interview
yeah.
with The
It's
Rock. That jump was
basically
amazing.
she sits down with everyone you would think of. From my favorites have been India Ari, Joe Biden, um, Dwight from The Office. He's actually very intellectual. He's a very,
Mm-hmm.
very, very intelligent person. He's extremely smart. I really enjoyed his conversation.
Hmm.
Shaka Senghor, uh, Don Miguel Ruiz, the guy that wrote all those great books that we think of. I mean, Eckhart Tolle, Rainn Wilson, President Jimmy Carter. So many things. Bro, amazing, absolutely amazing. Um, One other plug I'm gonna do:
Okay.
Tim Ferriss, the Tim Ferriss Show. He has been one of my favorite people to listen to. Oh, I want to say for like the past 3 years almost. His show, so he's a single show guy. He talks about everything from success, technology to the arts. He has a couple books out, the 5 minute of 5 hour work week, the 5 day diet or the 5 week diet. I keep messing up the titles, but it's like simplified, streamlined things to business success, healthy bodies, healthy mind. He's extremely intelligent, extremely insightful. He's kind of funny here and there. He has great guests on there. Um, the last guest that I really loved was the guy that wrote the movie. What's that last movie? M Night Shyamalan like ish movie. Uh, I can't think of the title right now, but it was a really
Mm.
good one. He's a great one. And
Talking about the one with dude who
yeah,
played
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Professor
yeah,
X.
yeah.
Split.
Um,
It just came to me.
I mean, his list is crazy too. I can't even go into. I mean, he talks about everything you think of. Yeah, I
Yeah, you
can't.
can't go into it. You've been rapping.
Um, of course, my other plug, of course, is always gonna be Blast Chat. Um, One of the greatest social media
Let's
apps
chat.
that you'll have to get on push notification basis. Um, it is international. It is great. It is started by somebody of our own age group, somebody that we know and love. Shout out to Jamar and anyone else at Blast Chat. Blast off, blast away. And my last plug is going to be last two plugs. Our YouTube channels here. I have Black Leo, B1ACKLEO. Yo, this I almost said this nigga. This dude,
Yo,
this
this
dude,
dude right here.
this dude is a
Yo,
dope,
okay, we got jokes.
dope, dope,
Okay.
dope, dope gamecaster, yo.
Wow.
Um, I enjoy it. That's where I get all my insights on cheeses and everything else. My last plug is gonna be.
Okay, here it goes. Okay.
Do I really want to plug this one or that one? Sure. The last place will be to Divergent Nation and Night Striker 96. Great YouTubers.
And I think that's all we have time from. My last shout out is gonna be
Oh,
shut the
oh,
fuck
oh,
up,
oh, wait,
Jay,
wait, wait, wait,
because
wait,
it's
wait. Go
time.
listen to the Car Trip show.
Wrap it
Yeah.
up. Oh my god, I can't. I can't.
Oh man. Yo, shout out to everybody that checked out the YouTube link,
You're a
man.
fucking
I didn't
buffoon.
realize we had that many views and stuff. Shout out to everybody subscribing on all our platforms. You can check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, podcast, Google Play, Stitcher. Am I missing anything else? That's where you can hear the podcast, watch the podcast. On YouTube, there's more exclusive content up there, so make sure you go check that out. Follow us on social media at Blast Chat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Fast Wi-Fi for you. Um, yeah, I mean, we always love to support. We love the people that hit us up and tell us that, um, their favorite parts or things we missed or things that are hilarious or things we should check on next time or questions that they have for us. Always accessible. Hit us up on any of those platforms. Somebody will answer you, and your question will be taken to the next episode. Very interactive here, so it's all about you guys, and we thank you. So
Let's just talk about how
I was just
Jay's
closing.
still
I'm sorry. I'm
talking.
sorry
Let's
that
do
I
that.
don't leave the people hanging like you. If you listen to this podcast and you enjoy what we had to say, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, drop a review, vote. I'm Jay, and that's the ignorant person we call Kevin.
I am Kev, and this is Forget All Stress. Today, we invent funny ideas for you. And of course, you do me a favor. Go look in the mirror. Tell yourself you're beautiful, you're handsome, and you can accomplish every goal you
It's
set for
Fast Wi-Fi
yourself.
for the podcast. We out. Oh, look at that. We ended without a smart comment.
Yo, can you just end it? Because
What
I'm
do you mean
trying my
trying your
hardest
hardest
to
to
shut
shut
up.
up?
I'm trying. Oh
What
my
you really want to
God.
say? Let it out. Let your soul glow.
I want to eat. That's what I want to do. I want you to shut up, too.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
See, I ended it. The song's right there.
Oh my God. See, I can't with him because he knows he didn't end. He's trying to be funny right now. I'm not even gonna give into it. I'm just gonna ignore him.
You better
That's
knock
it
next
on that.
time.